guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we got some exciting news. We are finally giving the Blazer some love. So before we lift it, let's measure all four corners, and that way we can see how much it actually did raise it. So right there we're looking at 34 3/8, 32 and let's say 5/8, 34 and 5/8, 32 and 5/8. So let's get her in the air and get started. So here it is, all laid out. Proper lift here, front and rear springs. We got their Black Max series shocks, as well as that other box right there. It contains a drop pitman arm, which is good at getting rid of that bump steer. In the box, I just kind of sort of opened this. We got all our bushings. Some stickers. Bunch of U-bolts and other stuff. Pretty basic kit, and let's get to installing it. Bolts nice and up. Cool. Now, the other side. Okay, so first step, we're gonna take the pop the drag link off of the pitman arm and free all that stuff. So we're going to pull this cotter pin out, which has definitely seen better days. Yeah. Okay. Now I've got 7/8 socket, which doesn't fit. Okay, bigger socket. 15/16, 1/2-inch drive. And BFH. The idea is to shock it, get it to drop. If that doesn't work, then we'll use a separator. guy down, and we'll deal with the pitman arm later when it's time for that. Next step, shocks. That's actually not touching anymore. Alright, that's good enough. Back to regularly scheduled U-bolt removal. Okay, that's nice and loose. That's nice and loose. Alright. One down. Yeah. And two down. So that just sits up there. Don't want to lose that washer. I'll just keep that with that. I'll do the plate there. So I don't know what the deal with this plasticky spring shit is, but I don't know. It's been on there for a while. Cool. So now we just got to take out the both ends of the eyes and get the spring off, and then we'll be done with at least half the disassembly. in. Ugh. That marks the first spring out. Okay, so now we just gotta repeat that on the other side. So we got the springs. They didn't come with the bushings installed, but they do fit in really easily. So no need to press them in. I do have a press. I thought I'd have to use it, but I guess I don't. What we're going to do is schlaz these up with a whole bunch of grease. Really, you know it's cold when your grease basically acts like Play-Doh. Anywho, we'll mush that into there. Yeah, this grease is basically solid. I guess it is below freezing in here right now. Alright, stick that in like so. And then on my truck, there's two different size collars. The thin-walled one goes to the front, the thick-walled one goes to the back. It's pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you know, one bolt is fat and one bolt is skinny. So skinny one goes with the thick wall. So this one goes on the front. These springs are symmetric according to Skyjacker, so there's no difference front and back. On the bigger lift ones, there's a little bit of a wedge to correct your pinion angle, but with these guys, with the 2 and the 4-inch lifts, there's no change. Might as well just oof, it's heavy. So they basically just say put a whole bunch of grease on here. So I'm doing my best. Big thing is if you don't grease polyurethane really well, it tends to make all the squealies. We don't want all the squealies. Alright. So that's all together. Now ready to go back into the truck. Cool. I think it's time to drop that axle. There we go. Washer and a nut. Alright, I'm just going to keep using the ratchet. I think it's faster. Come on. Here, right? And that should line up like so. Drop the bolt through, and what that does is basically correct the steering angle. So that's not included in the kit, but it is an important part. So now, tighten her up. Tighten. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Is it the same size? No. If only. Let's get a better view there. Alrighty then, and stick the pin back through. You know, I could use pliers, but where's the fun in that? There we go. Cool. All right. So, aside from that, I had installed the shocks. It's not that hard. Started with the top one. Got that one in because that's the hardest. and then got the lower one in. I also rerouted the brake line. It's just kind of flopping there for now. Just ignore that. Eventually I'm going to go to this bracket, but I need a little extension piece, so I gotta go to the store and make that. But and then fresh caliper, rotors, and pads. I did that off camera just because it was annoying and kind of pretty straightforward. And I just wanted to bang this thing through. So anywho, aside from actually tightening things, the front is done. So I'm gonna put some wheels on, make sure everything's tight, and then switch to the back before I end up redoing that and bleeding my brakes. All right.